So, for everybody that that is reaching out about my landlord issue, yes, I am safe. The door locking thing, I think I mentioned in another video, but I'll mention it again, is mostly a psychological tool, and more than it is anything to do with any violence that's been threatened in my home. Other than threatening to kick me out because I asked for bugs to be cleaned up. So over the past 20 years, I've had just like friend after friend, and I mean, I've been involved in a couple of different situations myself, being from both the landlord perspective and the tenant perspective. And I don't know why I haven't thought until now to use my platform, because it's alarming the number of people who don't know that landlords are not allowed to intimidate you. They are not allowed to threaten you, that you're going to get a 30-day notice if you complain about bugs or cleanliness issues. There are services available for the tenants. In landlord-tenant law in California, it is unfairly balanced towards tenants. And the reason for that is that landlords can afford to purchase, they can afford to pay for an attorney, whereas a tenant usually cannot. The assumption, when you say the word slumlord, we automatically think of this really, really crazy, ugly person who owns like large properties, and they just, they're these really kind of ugly people that take advantage of the underclass. There's another type of slumlord that is technically still a slumlord, and it's more that they don't know. They really don't know that they're being a slumlord. We come from a society where it's acceptable for people with money to treat people who don't have money like trash. Or suggest that they don't have rights. You have a right to live in a clean home. That's kind of an inalienable right. You have a right to walls, doors, locks on your doors if you want them. You do have rights, and the landlords in San Joaquin County, at least, need to start respecting that fact. And in San Joaquin County, California, we have a number of different services, from HUD Housing to Housing Authority. There is a weekly workshop that is run on Wednesdays at the Weber Street Courthouse, and that's for tenants. You can I think they cover other issues also, but I'm not sure. You'd have to go down to the courthouse and ask. But it's really, really easy to jump into that really anxiety-ridden, ugly state where, you're this victim. And the truth is that most of the other slumlord type of people, they're facing their own challenges. And as much as it seems like they are the enemy, they are absolutely not the enemy. But we need to start kind of standing together and compromising. And, whether or not you have property, whether or not you have money in the bank, whether or not you have some prestigious title, should not affect your ability to live in a peaceful home environment, free of threats, free of stress, free of anxiety, free of bugs, and also clean. You do deserve these things. And the state has provided you with tools to make sure that you do qualify for these things. If anybody has any questions about this, I'm gonna try to cover it again at some point, because I know I haven't been really clear about like the support of the the landlords, where they're coming from in this, I need to do a couple more videos where it focuses on the landlord side of things, because there's a lot of things that are unknown to tenants, and tenants think that it's like this really malicious thing, and it's just not. A lot of it is ignorance. A lot of it is it's societal indoctrination. You know, it's part of the game that we're playing. You know, you're in America, you play the game, the American Dream game, and this is part of the American Dream game. And everybody's playing one.